Selamat pagi friends, hope you're doing great. It's been a long time since the last time I made a video, so I thought it would be great if I have at least a weekly video. Then I decided to create a new content to discuss about weekly trending Digimon. As you can see in BP screen, you'll be able to see trending Digimon. This list will be updated at the start of each season. It is said that the screen will display top 100 trending Digimon, but I think in global we don't have that much of trending Digimon. So I counted the list and it's only have like 43 Digimon at the moment. So yeah. Since we're going to get new Digimons, which are Apocalymon and Skullgreymon next week, I'll tell you how it will affect the current trending Digimon so that you will know whether you should use that specific Digimon or maybe replace it with the others. Okay then, let's get started. Let's take a brief look at the bottom of the list. I'm not going to take too long since I will be focusing on the top 20 and compare them to the new upcoming Digimon. What piqued my interest here is non-SDQ Devoted Lady Devimon. Not sure why it's on the list instead of the Devoted Lilithmon, because this Lady Devimon will eventually digivolve into Lilithmon. I guess somebody just decided to bring her in ultimate form instead of her mega form. But I don't know, I believe she might appear in higher rank when the list got updated. Death Lilithmon has dropped so far to the bottom of the list since we got new Death Digimon. I personally still use her on Death Week, but last week is Tenacious Week, so it is like expected to have her down here if not missing from the list. We also have to Magnamon here. I guess he is popular due to the main role of the Digimon 02 anime, but I think that's about it. Now let's deep dive into the big 20, starting with the Death Creepymon. In my opinion, Death Creepymon is no longer viable. He is outclassed in terms of status and skills by other Death Digimon like Susanamon and Omegamon Zord. Tenacious Metal Seadramon and Wargreymon is on the list because of last week is Tenacious Week, so I think nothing special about them. Black Wargreymon still got some place in blue and red team to prevent critical attack, blind and skill lock status for 1 turn, but that's about it. With the release of Apocalymon, all the buffs that include 5 turns or less will be less useful, including Black Wargreymon. Even though you can remove Black Wargreymon buff with Ulforce, Vidramon, Gallantmon, Chaos Gallantmon, and Megidramon too, but if you have some spare rubies, I think Apocalymon will be the better choice of all. We're going to talk about that later in this video, but for now bear with me. Alphamon still here due to the fact that he is the leader of Royal Knight, I think, and his cool looks, maybe. His anti-CC support only lasts 1 turn, so I don't think Alphamon is a good choice to bring in BP. Racial trending rank will definitely be increased next week since this week is Devoted Week, and I faced some of users that bring her. She is okay to use in Devoted Week, can be very annoying if you have her at least at max skill level, as well as limit break her if you want to. Her dot support only lasts for 1 turn, that it's not that useful anymore. Her attack damage resistance though is still very good to prevent some damage from Imperial Dramon Paladin mode or IPM, and Lucemon, which shows up recently. Susanamon will definitely increase his rank in trending chart due to the fact that he is one of the main character Digimon in the anime. He is very cool looking and he will get boosted so much by the release of Apocalymon. Susanamon is very good hitter for now in global. He has high damage in addition to his passive plus critical plus banner boost. The only thing that he is missing is the removal of evasion and limiter. With a lot of Digimon having that in BP like Omegamon, Dynasmon, Zword, and IPM, it is hard to utilize Susanamon to his max potential. Here's where Apocalymon shine. Using his main skill, Apocalymon will be able to remove evasion from IPM and limiter from Omegamon and Zword. But it doesn't stop there. Apocalymon main skill will also have a chance, actually a big chance, to inflict blind to 4 enemies. And if we successfully inflict blind to the enemies, we can use Susanamon main skill to destroy at least 3 monsters from opponent team. And that battle will be yours. It's gonna be easy for you to finish. IFM, Quagamon, and Craniamon is in the trending chart due to the Tenacious week, I guess. What's interesting is Quagamon will be replaced by the new Tenacious Skullgreymon, with Skullgreymon passive to give a 40% defense to all allies. Quagamon no longer viable anywhere in the BP. So if you have spare rubies, spend on the Apocalymon banner, and hopefully you will get the Skullgreymon as well. Dynasmon still very popular due to his evasion and counter. He is one of the Digimon that is not being impacted heavily by Apocalymon because his evasion will not be removed by the main skill of Apocalymon. It's a permanent effect, while Apocalymon main skill is removing buff for 5 turns. So yeah, Dynasmon is still okay if you want to use him. Hyandramon could be replaced, but maybe not completely, by the new Skullgreymon. But with Zword around, I think Skullgreymon is the better choice, since Hyandramon passive increase counter chance of our allies. Not to forget that his defense buff only lasts 3 turns, which can be removed by Apocalymon main skill. Armageddon still in the chart because he can one-shot Omegamon, especially the brave one, and he is Ultra, which some users find it cool to bring all Ultra's team to BP. And with the release of Apocalymon, I don't find any value to bring him to BP. Here comes Omegamon, our fallen hero. Once again, will fall deeper with the release of Apocalymon. His limiter lasts 5 turns. It's actually pretty solid, but it will be removed by Apocalymon main skill. So bye-bye for I don't know how much time. Brave Omegamon, your performance in 1v1 mode in the past shall not be forgotten. Holydramon, one of the best support Digimon in global currently, but the meta is actually shifting to power instead of tech, so she might decrease in trending rank in the near future. That's just my prediction. Lucemon SM will still be viable. It's a new Digimon because his passive is reducing opponent defense by 40%, and it is a permanent effect, so main skill of Apocalymon cannot remove it. The only thing that counter him right now, or maybe in the near future, is the Tenacious Skullgreymon, because Tenacious Skullgreymon give allies 40% increase of defense. And if you got Skullgreymon from Apocalymon banner, please bring him. He's a very good, a very strong ultimate Digimon. He is very versatile and can be used for BP as well as Underworld Dungeon. Chaos Gallantmon, he is a very good unit. If you got yourself a Apocalymon, then I believe you don't need him anymore, but if you don't, he is still a viable choice to remove all 3 or less turns buff like the anti-creep from the Tenacious Creepymon. Omegamon Sword will still be popular due to the fact that he got limiter and the only Digimon in Global that can give Fade effect right now. I don't see any reason he will drop in rank soon, but as mentioned earlier, the same applies with Omegamon Sword. So Apocalymon will also be able to remove the limiter of Omegamon Sword. But I think since Omegamon Sword got boosted from the banner, he might survive. Right now he is one of the toughest Digimon to beat even without his limiter. And Creepymon will still be there, a guaranteed great Digimon to support all personalities. Definitely will stay for quite some time. IPM will still be number 1 for the time being. He is a very strong Digimon, have evasion, can give power resistance support to 2 turns, and he is one of the coolest main character Digimon in the anime. I think he will be replaced one Alphamon or you can release in the global. With the release of Alphamon Death to the global, I believe Alphamon or you can will come shortly, so prepare your rubies. And back to IPM, his evasion compared to Dynasmon will be gone if he got hit by Apocalymon main skill. With the boost from banner gone, you will easily defeat him in one shot after removing his evasion with Apocalymon main skill. So I don't think IPM will still be a big threat. I mean, he is still a threat, but not as big as when he got the boost banner. Okay, I think I covered it all. Let me know in the comment section whether you will summon Apocalymon or not. I personally will try to summon Apocalymon, and an advice from me, if you got spare rubies, go for Apocalymon banner, but if you short on rubies, then save it for a while, because we might get a new banner by the end of this month, which just few days away. Alright, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit the comment section. As usual, thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this one. Terima kasih.